All right, I just need to remember when I sit back down to mute the wireless mic on the other streams. That's the only thing I need to remember. And I don't want to go live on YouTube. That's you. You know what? Let's just send it. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Cool. Jiu-jitsu does have stripes. I did not get that. I was asked to be an instructor. No. Promotion. No. Still, very good guess, though. Very good guess. Very, very good guess. Keep going. Keep going. Tournament entry. Nope. Okay, I don't think anyone's going to get it because you have to, again, you have to understand jiu-jitsu a little more. I submit my first black belt. Pretty sure this was my first legitimate submission. It was no-gi. Got him in a triangle. And he tried to escape, and legitimately, I got the tap. And then after, you could tell, because we had like a minute or so left, and you could tell that like he was bringing the energy again. And then even as we like shook hands after, he didn't say anything to me. He like winked and like gave the person in front of me energy, and then to me, nothing. So gaming, yeah, we be gaming. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I guess Facebook is open if you guys want to use it to chat. Yo, what's up, Rubbish? How you doing, man? Yeah, he was upset, and come to find out, he is like the jiu-jitsu instructor of notable UFC fighters. Like it was a big deal. So I got him. I also got another brown belt on a submission. Didn't have my guard passed. Like it was a really, 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 really good day at jiu-jitsu. I felt really good after. What's up, Lodge? BCS, how you doing, dude? Robopotamus. You have but one question today. What is that question? What is that question? But yeah, dude, he's like, I also have, I want to say 40 pounds on him. So, yeah, unreal, dude. BOGO free phone, bro? Some strong wireless service right there. You broke someone's nose at rugby practice today? That's not good. Having some coffee, watching the news. How do you take your coffee besides in a cup? I would assume. How was everyone's weekend? How are you guys? So yeah, what? I had a bunch of TikToks I did yesterday. Had jiu-jitsu. And then I was in bed by 6:30. 6:45 would be generous. But I want to say it was before 7. There was just no other activities I wanted to be awake for. You know? It was just go to bed. Slept like a baby. Woke up at 3:30. Read. Hung out with puppies. He's over there. You can see. Chilling in the corner. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Very, very, very early. I love it, Craft. What's the energy we're going for with the characters? You had Crentis the dentist this morning. How'd it go? How are your face bones? You want to flex a little and say that your mental health lately has been insanely good. Went from abusing everything under the sun to finally having a successful career and getting married to a girl you are madly in love with. Dude. Congratulations. Even puppies is jazzed for you. What, if you're willing, since Facebook chat works, what was your process with that? What got you out of that? Because I know I formerly thought I had to change my thinking before, but I'm slowly realizing that yes, there's a great value in the mental preparation of making big changes, of growing, but you also gain the confidence from doing the thing that you're trying to do. So I'd be curious what the mix was for you. Dude, it's the free, see, here's the thing. The reason you're getting the foot content is because it's on a lower quality camera. I know that even if you zoom in, it's not going to be good enough for you to post on OnlyFeet or Feet Finder. I don't know. They could be websites. So you're welcome. You're welcome. Craft, is it just a feeling? Bub, yes. I hung out with you. We were vibing earlier. We played. So that by the time I got on stream, you were just nice. Yeah. Is that not what you agreed to? I see. Yeah, what? What? Yes. I know. Like, what? Yes. Teethers are good. Got one spot that might turn into a cavity, but might not. Just got to keep flossing and using fluoride. That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. You have a favor. Ooh, all right. We'll see if I'll be able to do it. People are shoveling snow. It snowed here, bub. You saw it when you were looking out the window earlier. Yeah. Oh, exclamation MOTD. Exclamation MOTD, everybody. Let's get that movie. Let's get that movie. Let's get that movie. COVID made you stay home for a year. And as an extrovert, and especially being freshly single, you struggled very hard. You ended up forcing yourself into a new line of work, which was a sales position. Got around people again, met your fiance at your job. Things have been steadily inclining ever since. Dude, it's action. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. That's bonkers. I love it so much, though. That's exactly what we got to do, man. All right. We are spinning. We got Trevor, BCS, Jeff, Jess. I can't read. It's spinning already. It's too late. Megan. Oh my, wait, Kanoi, is this a second account? Or are there two Megans? Or am I, explain to me. Defend yourself. Help me. Help you. Help us. I mean, like this? I feel like Google would be more, I don't know. I play video games, bro. Like I'm not a, like how does, I feel like I'm doing a cheerleading routine. You know? Is this, you just hit 225 for 2 reps and I had to come tell you you're so happy? Dude, that's an awesome warm-up, brother. Let me know how the main set goes. No, that's fucking sick, dude. Was it this same weight that you missed last week that you were mad at yourself for? So I have a stick. What? Like that. Do I have a stick or something to hold? And I hope you realize this is $20 for the minute, by the way. That's my rate. So I have the tripod. Okay, Megan, what are we watching? Right, Bob? Yeah. Get lost in it, right? Get lost in it. Get lost in it. He gets it. He gets it. Well, if Kanoi came in as Kanoi, but now I have to talk to Megan. Land Before Time. Do we? I think probably Disney. So is this a good enough prop though? Oh yeah, it's a minimum 60 minutes, by the way. So. Yeah, probably D plus. Claire, if only the floors were more solid, I would. No. Hulu? Daughters of the Cult. Nope. Kind of the opposite is what we're looking for. Land. Oh, it's not streaming for free anywhere. Okay, second option. What do we got? Go. Sir, what was that? Princess Bride? Done. That. I want to say Disney Plus. But since we're on Hulu already. Okay, no. Yeah. I know. You took it all away from me. Is it not? Diaries. Dude, okay, I'm so. Oh. Why is that not one of the first thing you guys show me when I'm typing Prince? It's ridiculous. I knew it was here. What? What? Oh, you got it. Good boy. What do you do, ass? My hand. Yeah, I'm not going to get it yet. No. Get your paws away from it. Your little murder mittens, bro. Yeah, your murder mittens. Thank you. This guy. What up, Deborah? How you doing? Kiana, how bad is, do you guys, is it really that bad? Okay. Yes, you are back. Trevor, I don't think he goes for mouses, man. Unfortunately. But what I am going to do is report to Kick that all these issues are happening. Send a message. Cool. All right, they know. So let's see. That little freaking jerk face. Can you get out of the closet, please? It's not supposed to be open. Can you get out of the closet, please? Bub, can you please get out of the closet? Get out the closet. Get out the closet. Bub, you hate the vacuum. Get out the closet. Sir, come on. Thank you. I love you and it drives me crazy. You're on browser, it's fine. App is wonky. Okay. Jess, he's already been out for so long. I didn't know why he even felt the need to go back, but here we are. Anyways, where'd my coffee go? Oh, it's over there. That's far. What? What? I know you're looking at me like this. Like it's my fault or something. Are you gonna jump up? You probably are, huh? You're calculating it. Dude! Subs! Can we get all the crap up in this motherfucking son of a biscuit? Dude! You're insane! Thank you! That's 10 on the freaking board today. Thank you. I'm excited to see what it turns into. Cause yeah, it's been really cool to see what you've been doing. What's up, Charlie? How you doing? How is you? How's your day? Oh, duh. We also need to welcome Epic, Pinoy, Pan Jables, Mikey, NVG, Fori, Paquito, Spectre, and Lenoy backer into the pristine, prestigious motherfucking Pup Club. First of all, bold of you to assume I have a wife, considering I'm single and hanging out with my cat. So, I guess I just did want to give you a little bit of acknowledgement before I sent you on your way. Yeah. Enjoy your day. Okay. So, Charlie, what the heck, man? Y'all, it is Mental Health Monday. So if you guys have something on your mind, feel free, hop over to the Kick, type exclamation MHM, exclamation question. Wait. Okay, not sure what microphone I was using, but hopefully you can hear me now. Hogan, I'm doing good, man. How are you? He's gonna try and get up here. I can almost guarantee you. Yeah. It is still going on the other streams, so we're good. I'm still using the wireless as well. Yep, that was my mistake. Oh wow, Cupcake. I'm so sorry to hear that. Can we get some huggy puppies in chat, please? So, if you didn't see the tweet, if you didn't see the title of the stream, as I continue learning about more things and continue to just get reassurance that I'm qualified, or I guess have the experience to talk about these things, I thought that I'm going to attempt to make every Monday a certain topic or something a little bit more specific than just everything. So yeah, everything is on the table when it comes to whatever you guys are asking. But oh wait, dude, Teeny Magician 58. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the Canine Unit. So yeah, so for today's thing, I wanted to talk about boundaries because as I am going through my learning, going through different confrontation styles, different ways of navigating conflict, different mediation styles, and all of this sort of stuff, one of the things that ends up adding fuel to the fire of conflict, whether it's within yourself or with others, is emotion. And one of the best things for your mental health, which affects emotion and all of that, are boundaries. So what I wanted to sort of go through were a little synopsis into what I think the three main boundary things are, because boundaries have different meanings based on different situations that you're going through. So the three that I have kind of decided on are emotional boundaries, your daily boundaries, and then situation-specific boundaries. So what emotional boundaries are is realizing what you are and are not responsible for when it comes to another person's feelings. And as someone who it still has to wrangle my codependency in, who still has to worry about, oh my God, I don't want to make that person upset. Are they going to be sad? I have to say this thing. Are they going to be okay? Are they going to be mad? None of that I have control over. So one of the first boundaries that I like to practice and enact are those emotional boundaries. And so in order to give yourself the clearest conscience when it comes to this sort of stuff, I like to filter my dialogue or my difficult conversations through honest, necessary, kind, and true. So if what I'm saying to this other person based on the conflict or thing that we're going through is honest, necessary, kind, and true, I can be pretty sure that I'm not going to accidentally say something that might hurt their feelings that I actually would be responsible for. Because if you say something in a way that is unkind and you do hurt their feelings, you are not absolved of that responsibility. Just because, oh, you handle your feelings, it's not my, you shouldn't have taken offense to that. That doesn't matter. The analogy I like to use is, just because you accidentally punch someone in the face doesn't mean that it didn't hurt. So when it comes to those interactions, making sure that you are being gentle, that you are being kind, that you're being honest, and you're being true with your words. So that is number one, and that allows you, if you have something difficult to bring, hey, what you said to me previously wasn't cool, and those words hurt me. Or the way you behaved at my party was irresponsible, and so I'm not going to, and this will tie in with another boundary, but I'm not going to invite you to any others. If they have a shitty response to that, if they get angry at you, if they start lashing out at you, that emotional boundary is, I'm not responsible for that. I am not responsible for your anger, for your whatever feelings you're going through. That is not my responsibility. Unless, again, it is not honest, necessary, kind, and true. So that's number one. That would just be the emotional boundaries. Number two, our life or daily boundaries are pretty much just, simply put, what you will and won't put up with like friends and shit. So if you're someone who let's just say you're not going to be friends with people who have the color red. That's just that's stupid and don't do that. But that's just that boundary. That's just how going into a relationship, you have certain things that vibe and certain things that don't. It's knowing those things that you vibe with, knowing those things that you don't, so you can strictly know within yourself when you're going to put up with something and when you're not. Like if you have a boundary of just not being around intolerant people, that, like, the second someone gets to show their intolerance, cool, I'm out, right? And that's an example of a daily or life boundary. And then the final situational boundaries are the toughest ones. These are going to be the ones that show up most with friends, with family, with people that have to be in your life to a certain extent. And there are 2 steps to this boundary process. There is the ask, and then there is the eventual boundary. So what I will use as an example is, let's say that my mom continuously calls me later than 8 for no reason and just wants my attention at that time. Like, there's no rhyme or reason, it's just what happens. The first step is I'm going to ask, hey, mother, I'm going to ask that you please, would you mind not calling me past this time, blah, 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 that's my own time. You can answer before, or if you call me before, that's great. But just please, can you not call me past 8? That is the ask of someone, because we can't control someone. We are not, it's not what we can do. We are not responsible for someone's actions. We cannot control what they will do, or we cannot control what they will and won't do, really. So all you can do is ask. Now, if they say no and they continue to do that, this is where a boundary takes place. And a boundary is never telling someone or someone else what they can and can't do. Basically, what a boundary is a reaction that you have in relation to a certain behavior or action that they do. So, I guess this is kind of a tough one since it's not a physical interaction, but okay, Mom, since that's something that you won't ask, if you call me past 8 o'clock, I will not pick up. That is the boundary I am setting. That is not telling her to stop calling. That's not forcing her to not do this thing. But what it's saying is, I recognize that I cannot control you, and I recognize that you are going to do this thing. And so if you continue to do this thing, this is how I will behave or react in order to prepare myself. So, or protect myself, pardon me. And that's that. It sounds far simpler than it actually is, especially when it comes to people who know how to push your buttons, especially if you are a very kind and compassionate person. A lot of people can manipulate you, use emotion to, oh, it's going to be so hard. What about me? You're not thinking about me in this. I am, which is why I'm saying that I would love to talk to you earlier in the day. Oh, dear God. Abstraction. What was the point in that? Yeah, are you this much of an asshole in public? Or only because you're anonymous? Jesus, dude. Ew. What's up, Hijacks? What's up, Hogan? Um, yeah, and that's it. One of a good component in figuring out your boundaries is finding out what you love and don't love, what you're willing to accept and not accept, and then be almost relentless in taking care of yourself in pursuit of those things. Um, so yeah, like that's it. Any questions? Anything you guys want to talk about? I appreciate it, Hijacks. Why did it just state the follow? I banned you. I don't want you here. Please go and look at yourself in the mirror and just think about how you're behaving. I don't know, man. Dude, I just need a discount code for BetterHelp or something. I don't know. Um, yeah, that's what I got for you guys on that. That was just something that was on my mind. I was trying to figure out how to boil it down a little bit. Um, yeah. So thank you guys for listening. We got some good stuff on the Talk and Instagram today. How is everybody else? How are you guys? Did we have good weekends? What did we accomplish? Air's kick isn't working for you? Sick. Tanya, makes sense. Yeah, guys, just get over to the Facebook chat. I have it open if you want to use it. Personally struggle with setting boundaries and going back on them because you feel bad about setting the boundary, but you have to remember that the boundary is there for the better of the relationship 1000%, dude. Like that was uh um oh, dude, BCS, congratulations. Do you want to talk about it at all? But hijacks, one, I had to say no to one of my best buds on Saturday to play volleyball on Sunday. And, you know, he double, triple checked. And I had to make sure I said no every time because there was a part of me that wanted to go back on it, but I knew my original reason I said no because I knew I did not have the mental capacity to do everything I did or to get everything that I needed to get done. And then include that, like it just wasn't possible. But I knew again that one thing that a lack of boundaries within your own self can lead to that you don't realize is resentment. Because resentment builds when you don't stick up for yourself. Because what's going to happen is They're going to need you. You're not going to have enough in the tank, but you're going to empty yourself even more to go and help them. Then you're going to ask for help in a certain situation. Maybe they say no. Internally, you say, or maybe even externally, I helped you when I didn't have enough. But at the end of the day, it's not on them to know when you do or do not have enough to do the thing. That's on you. So a relationship ends up deteriorating because of this constant lack of communication, lack of boundaries, lack of being set in knowing what you need for yourself and sticking up for that need. So the more you stick up for yourself, the more that you get to know, like it's so hard. It's so hard. But one of the beautiful things that I've learned to realize is you really get to learn who your friends are. You really learn who gives a shit, because it's hard to say no to someone, and it's hard to get said no to, especially when you're used to this person consistently being there, or consistently whatever that relationship dynamic is. Like, you depend on that shit. So when that changes, it can be very easy for that to feel like hurt, which is why communication is so important throughout this, especially if you both are new into boundaries, new into standing up for yourselves and sticking up for yourself. It's not easy, especially like it's difficult until you also start adding in different neurodivergencies and people that have NPD or BPD or like all of those things start to shine their light. But again, regardless of all of those things, you still are getting an answer based on how they respond. Ryan, yes, do it. Hey, what's up, Just? I appreciate it, man. Thank you. So yeah, like just because that person might have those neurodivergencies, again, does not absolve them from treating you like shit. Let's also acknowledge that part. Just because someone reacts negatively, just because they lash out, do whatever, that is not a reflection of you. Again, as long as you're filtering it through honest, necessary, kind, and true. Because if you go up to someone and you're like, you're a bitch and an asshole, and I'm not going to talk to you anymore if you talk to me like that. You know, not the best way to go about things. So, if you say, you make me feel really poorly, like you make me feel ashamed of myself when you speak to me like that. I'm a 30-year-old and I'm not going to allow people to I'm not going to allow that disrespect, whatever it is they're doing. Cool. And if they react negatively, bye. Yeah, Ryan, ask away, man. Just don't want to have it as a crutch anymore. I get you, dude. I'm close to that. I'm very close to that. You feel guilty when you can't help friends or family. Do you want to say more about that? What more do you feel you could do that you're not? Because that's, in my mind, what guilt is imagining a different outcome than what actually happened. And so you feel poorly for that. But if you can ask yourself, like, what can you really control about these things, you really get to absolve yourself from that. And that's so freeing, man. Hi, Jax. I appreciate it, dude. I'm hoping some of these can... little nuggets of info. Aggressive talk doesn't work. It's crazy. If he made you aware that you go defensive when the hubby talks aggressive. Ooh, what did that mean to you? Like, what does that, was that something you already knew? Was it a confirmation of something? Tanya, how long is it? What's the number? I can't see. Dude, well done, BCS. I didn't know that you were that much of a fan. Oh my God, Tanya, let's freaking go, dude. Excuse me. Well done. All good, Ryan. All good. If you're able to get over to the kick and type exclamation MHM or exclamation question, there will be a questionnaire. If you want, it's up to you. But it's over in the kick. Kick.com. I got puppies. Exclamation question. Exclamation MHM. Craft. What culture, what ethnicity? Is it generational? Is it a family thing? Because I know it's very common in more Eastern cultures where kids have to take care of the parents. And that's one of the things that I'm seeing, especially, I follow this one Middle Eastern, it's like a Middle Eastern mom and son trying to have this discussion of, she's saying kids are selfish and blah, 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 blah. And he's trying to explain from our perspective of just like, let's go hijacks of like, it's not our responsibility. Like this is, but you're trying to explain all the different things. And there's such a big disconnect, man. There's such a big disconnect. Really, BCS? So it wasn't even a known. That's wild, man. Hey, get them healing vibes going, Gooch. What's up, Aaron? How you doing? Setting healthy boundaries has been one of the most difficult things you've had to do. You deal with low self-esteem, worth issues, but taking small steps, practicing daily affirmations, healthy self-care, just like anything else you need to practice. Yep. That's it, dude. That's it. Like I am hating. Hey, I appreciate it, dude. It's so frustrating, especially as someone with ADHD. In terms of, it's already difficult for us to do things. That I'm trying to forget the technical term, but I don't need to know I don't need to say the technical term because I already know it. Yeah, the what am I trying to say? The blockage for us to start something through the roof, dude. Through the roof. And yet, so that's why I always thought like mindset, dude. If I think it, I'll do it. If I think it, I'll do it. If I think it, I'll do it. No. Like, yes, of course, there is a very, very important part of that. But you have to do the thing. That's how you're going to gain the confidence. Thinking about going to the gym isn't going to get you in shape. Going to the gym is going to get you in shape. Thinking about submitting your resume to all these places isn't going to get you the job unless you actually do it. Like, it sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck. It is unfortunate how much action is required because there's so much failure in that. There's so much vulnerability. Yeah, you can think through all the scenarios and you could think how they go bad and you can think of how people say no, but that shit isn't real until it happens. I mean, yeah, you can like go down a rabbit hole and blah, 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 blah. That's different topic for a different time. But it's not going to be real until it actually happens. Anyways, that's what I got there. Any questions? Oh, I got a message from them that says, in the meantime, the possible solution is to send one message using a browser, and after that, sending the message through the app shouldn't be problematic. That was from their engineer. He said, there's a known issue and our development team is actively investigating it. Please be assured that we are working diligently to resolve this as soon as possible. In the meantime, the possible solution is to send one message using a browser, and after that, sending the message through the app shouldn't be problematic. Give it a test. Give it a test. Yeah, it's like you can train a move in jiu-jitsu over and over and over, but unless you're doing that shit live, unless you're trying to do it against someone who's actively resisting and actively trying to escape and ruin your life at the same time, yeah. Like, that's why I love jiu-jitsu, because I get to go 100%. I get to know what a scramble is like with another human being for us to try and get a good position. Like, it's awesome, man. It's awesome. Yeah. Overthinking is a blast. So much fun. I love it. Hey, bub, I do got to scoot in, okay? I'm going to scoot in. I'm going to need this hand. Actually, you know what? I might be able to find a way out of this. Or to do this with him here. Oh, the whole damn world is waiting for me. Oh, yeah, there you go, bub. There you go. You're probably going to fall off in a sec. I want to be right now. I want to scream till my lungs get out of this. Anyways, how are you guys? Now you guys. I know, Cotting. I know. Love you, Tanya. Testing from browser. Perfect. This is on the browser. Yeah, let's see if it works. BCS on Facebook. If it's possible, can you send it to Twitter? I literally do not go there. Sharks, yes. Because I strictly get spam messages. He's going to take those blinds down, I swear, man. You don't have a Twitter? Are you going to make me say X? Or do you genuinely not have either of them? No, Heather. Wait, diet change related. What'd you do? Oh, you genuinely don't have one? Oh my gosh. You'll try that on other streams you have issues with too? So far, are you good? Kiana, is it well on app now and your first message didn't go through? Nice. That's... Yeah. Yep. Okay, then. Worked for Sharks? Yeah, screw you, Kiana. How dare you? How dare you? Yo, how was my weekend, Gav? It was freaking awesome, dude. Oh yeah, at my class on Saturday. Holy hell, dude. Yeah, I had my first mediation class, which went fantastically. I'm in love, dude. Like, this is literally what I'm meant to do, is talk to people about these sort of things, is help people in this way. Like, that's, yeah, it's just what it is. So, anyways, yeah, that was Saturday. Then we were originally supposed to go over to our buddies for a pizza thing. They all ended up coming over here. And that was fun. Saturday, did a bunch of work, jujitsu, work, TV, and sleep. Yeah. So it was awesome. Even like the first question in our mediation thing, we were supposed to go through these things, and there's um, two different approaches, which it's directive or, oh, John, come on, good review, not reflective. Now I want to remember what it is. Hold on. I literally have my book up to the page. Empowering, that's what it is. Empowering or directive. And the first thing they said was pause, like a pause. And so, what is it? What did I just say? Directive or, see, this is how my brain goes. Empowering. Thank you. Empowering. Yeah. So, as a mediator, again, we're not supposed to be telling people what to do. We're supposed to be helping people. We're supposed to be, by helping, we let them talk, and we don't, we ask questions. That's it. We're not going to tell people what to do. And so the first thing they mentioned was pause, and someone was like, that's most likely empowering. And I was like, well, can it be both? And she's like, say more. And I was like, well, if you're doing a directive approach, you could tell someone to pause, and that would be stopping their line of thought and redirecting. Or by empowering, you could pause and allow room, allow silence for the other person to speak. And she literally was like, yes! And I was like, oh my God, thanks. So it was, that was a really, really good feeling. Like a lot of what we were doing was just, I was pretty much just learning almost technical terms for what I already do, for what I already know. And that, I think, has been the most incredible experience of it all. Like, I have pretty much just learned technical things that I already knew and was already doing and implementing in some way. I don't know, man. It's sick. As a recovering addict, a lot of what you learn in recovery is so counterintuitive to the self-seeking, self-centered, and selfish behaviors. Stuff work with the 100, when you start seeing those, yep, I get that, man. Because isn't a lot of it of service and kind of getting, like, you get back the goodness based on what you give, to an extent? Is that? Are you getting enough calories, Heather? Dude, we got some good videos today. We got some good stuff. I appreciate you, Kraft. Thank you. Hey, how you doing, Jen? During the reset, just enough, but now you're eating proper food again? Oh, okay, cool. I'm just making sure, bro. I'm just making sure, dude. I'm just making sure. I don't think we've watched these. Yeah, we didn't go through videos on Friday. We had to get right into games. That explains it. We also might venture over to Instagram. Ribeye tacos, say less. Say more. I'm hungry. That sounds delicious. That sounds delicious. That sounds delicious. Saving now to get a PS5? Hell yeah! How far along are you, man? Well, not you. I mean, Jen. Manner. Sis. No, that doesn't work for me. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think we're good. I'd probably have to go here. No. You know what? This is going to be way too difficult. We'll just go through these and then I'll find a way to do the others. Oh my God. Kanoi, that sounds delicious too. All right. Are we good? We live?
Good. Turned off the wireless, so we're solid. Yeah, it's enjoy. Every show ever.
For my dad because he found out that I had food poisoning and I couldn't go to Spain.
Your dad has, like you, a weird obsession about fluids and butts.
You just say things.
Tell me
all
this,
the time.
Joey. Your 30th birthday. What was the message your dad sent you? The email where he was just like,
It was about anal leakage.
anytime you fought, you got to worry about fucking leaking.
Yeah, he
So
did say
who's
that.
wrong here, stupid idiot?
Yeah. Okay. So this is.
How we doing,
I actually don't
Jocelyn?
know if
What's
he
up,
says anything
Aricia?
bad.
Dude, what's up, man? I'm just calling to see how you're doing. You know, that food poisoning thing can linger for a while, but